Have you ever been stranded on the side of the road, Ollie?
Yes.
It's not comfortable, is it?
No.
Dogs and poodles, if you find yourself in a jam on the side of the highway, give my folks at Bay 11 Towing a call, 404-770-6949. Again, that's 404-770-6949. Being stranded on the side of the road in Metro Atlanta is very stressful and dangerous. Bay 11 Towing is who you need to call, whether you're dealing with a flat tire, dead battery, full-on breakdown, or whatever that may have you on the side of the road. Call our folks at Bay 11 Towing, and they will get to you with a competitive rate and quicker than everybody else in town. Again, that's Bay 11 Towing. That number is 404-770-6949. You're in the dog pound. Dogs and poodles, it's the Two Live Stews, and we're back. Our debate that started us on radio was the effectiveness of the option, idiot.
You call your brother idiot? I never call you an idiot.
Dummy. What you did is called hijack the show. I'm done. Doug Stewart and Ryan Stewart streaming live Monday and Thursday at 7 a.m.
That's the number 2 live stews, youtube.com. 2 live stews, YouTube.
Welcome, everybody. You are watching The Truth Ain't In Us. I'm Tanya Wilder.
I'm Satara Vaughn.
And we have what you say, Satara?
I can say, welcome to The Truth Ain't In Us.
Well, we have a great show for you guys tonight, and I can't wait to get started. And really, tonight's topic is, does he really love his black mama if he marries Becky? Does he really love his black mama if he marries Becky? That's the question on tonight's show. And we're not pulling any punches because this really cuts deep in the black community. You'll hear black men shout out their moms, or they'll say, hey, she's my queen. She's my rock. She's my everything. She's the one who got me to where I am today. But when it comes to putting a ring on it, when they make it to the top, some of them tend to marry, someone that doesn't look like their mom, I should say. But we're going to break it all down later tonight in the show. And we're going to be talking about the money, the fame, the status, how all of that plays a part in the bigger picture. It's not always about love, the perception of power and what that says about black men who, when they become famous or they make a lot of money, what that says about their relationships with their mom, because I truly believe it starts at home, but we're going to get into that a little bit later, because we definitely know that behind every strong black man, there's a strong black woman that's carrying him on her back, on her shoulders, on her head, every damn where. But we'll talk about that a little bit later, guys. Oh, great show. It's been a long week for me. I don't know about you, Satara, but I definitely want to start off by saying this show is about truth telling. And sometimes we may have to speak our truth about situations that's going on within our lives. And sometimes our family and friends may feel like it may affect them, or we're calling them out, or whatever the case may be. And in some situations, it's my truth, right? So I
Right.
may talk about it. So I don't want
Right.
to offend people, but some things I'm going to talk about, and it may involve family members, it may involve friends. So I don't want nobody's feelings or emotions, to get hurt. I love all of you, but hey, I'm going to talk my truth.
Exactly. Most
So,
definitely.
and this week, let me just start off by saying I had a long ass week. And I'm talking about from the insurance, my auto insurance. Guys, I almost got clink, clink, no, like this, right? Yeah, behind the back. I almost got locked up. And I was on my way to go eat some lunch and have a little drink. And the cop pulled up behind. He was actually in another lane at the light. And he pulled up behind me. He got out of his lane and got behind me. And as soon as I pulled off, the blue lights went off. And so I pull over and I'm like, what the hell is he stopping me for? Like I have no idea what's going on. And so he was like, hey, ma'am, how you doing? I just ran your tags and you don't have insurance. And I'm looking at him like, okay, here we go with the foolery, right? And I'm like, I do have insurance. And he was like, well, I just ran it and it's showing that so I don't even carry an insurance card. So I'm like, well, hold on. Let me call my husband so he can send me the card or whatever. And call him. He's in a meeting. He has to step out. And to make a long story short, because I don't want to drag it on, I'm going to let you tell about your week. I called my insurance company. They're like, yeah, you have insurance. You have insurance. And I'm like, on all of my cars? And like, I'm like, with the GB 80? And she said, well, let me look. And she said, no, I see 3 cars on here, but I don't see the GB 80. And I'm like, well, all of my cars are with you guys. And she says, oh, we didn't renew your insurance back in May. So from May until this week, I did not have insurance on that truck. And by the grace of God, I was in no car accident. Nobody hit me. I didn't hit anyone. And he didn't take me to jail. At first he said he was going to. White cop, probably a Trump fan. I don't know. But another cop pulled up, which was a black cop. And he was like, man, she seems to be legit. All of her other cars are insured. And it's just a misunderstanding, which they did tow my car. And here's the kicker, guys, because we were without insurance for that one vehicle from May until now. $7,000 is what we had to pay to insure that vehicle for 6 freaking months. 6 freaking months. And I'm like, I'm going to try and fight it in court because they did not send us any information. And I wound up calling my bank. And I'm like, did you guys get any notification that, the insurance was canceled? They didn't get one either, because normally they would have sent one to them and then they would send us a letter, but no one was informed. So yeah, I'm going to try and fight that. But yeah, $7,000 out of pocket this week.
Wow.
I definitely needed a drink.
You bought about 4 or 5 of that, baby. 4 or 5 of that. Lord Jesus, this has been a week. Yes.
Yes.
I guess my thing is, my truth of the week is, I am tired of working. I work in corporate America. And I am just so tired of working with people that pay grade is way above mine, but don't know shit. And when I say come to you to ask you for how to do something, you're like, wait a minute. You're supposed to be trying
The
to teach me
expert.
how to do. Baby, no ma'am. And today was Monday. It started off Monday. And today, the same person, and I know I gave her that look like, she's like, you give me that look like I've asked you that before. I said, I've been asking you that since Monday. Yeah, you did. So I had to say, you know what? I'm so sick of people that I feel like they got their certificate when when COVID was going on. Everybody got everything free. You didn't have to complete a class. So
Yes.
I just feel like everybody just got free license to do whatever, and they were good with it. But
And
at
I
the end
see
of the
Ty
day,
Davison putting in the chat that I'm not training anyone who makes more money than me. And I'm with
that's
you,
how I
Ty.
feel. I'm with you, Ty. Ain't no sense. They got the dollars, and you still got to train them for. Like, wait a minute, something ain't right with this story. This picture don't look right. But yeah, that's my truth. Sick of working with people that makes more money than me. Their
And not only
status is up
that,
there.
this person has a license.
Yeah. Okay. I
They
like
went to
it.
school. Do we want to say what?
Yeah, I don't want to put it out there just yet. Let me find something
We're
else
not
to
going
put
to
that
say
out
where you
there.
work, but I'm
Right.
just saying
Well,
the
I'm gonna say it like
profession.
this: profession nursing, a
Yes.
nurse,
So
nurse.
as
I'm gonna
a
say
nurse, a
nurse.
licensed nurse,
Don't know how
she
to start
wants
an
you.
ID. To start
Wow.
an ID, and I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean you don't know how to start? Do you know what all I need? Are you serious? You just asked me this on Monday, and I kind of like went and so did it Monday
I-
for you. You come back today because I did it on Monday. I was like, you know what? We're not doing this every day. I'm
Well,
not doing this every day.
I think a lot of people got licenses to become a nurse during COVID because they
They
were short of
did.
staff and they were taking any and everybody. And you just got to be careful. I'm very particular. Like when I go to the doctor's office, I ask questions. Are you in training? I want to know because you ain't about to stick me and blood come out from somewhere else. Like we ain't doing that today. We ain't doing that tomorrow. Like I'm asking questions, just like,
It's just, oh, it's ludicrous that you work in that environment and you just feel like, wait a minute, we all had to go to school to get some type of degree to do what we're doing. Granted, but evidently you wasn't paying attention.
well,
Apparently not.
I went to the nail shop the other day and this Vietnamese nail shop, but there was a black young lady working there. And normally, I've been going there for years. Everybody knows me, but I had on some blonde hair. They didn't know who the hell I was. So they sent this girl over here to me. And I'm like, I asked her very nicely, how long have you been doing nails? She's like, oh, somebody else take her. Like, bitch, what? Like, bye? Like, do you know who I am? Okay, because they run over here to come see me because of the tips they get. Okay, so you better okay, whatever. Okay, so once they found out who I was, of course they gave me the right people. So there we go. So I'm just saying attitudes for no damn reason. No reason.
Not with
And
that.
yes, I'm still mad as hell that I had to pay
Hey,
$7,000. 7,000, not
I'll be mad
700
too. I'll be mad too, friend. You
for
have every
one
reason.
car,
That's
one
crazy.
vehicle. Like
That's
I was
crazy.
like, I'm gonna call, what is it, the insurance commissioner. I'm probably gonna go down there next week and speak to them because I just think it's ludicrous, crazy. Yeah.
That is crazy. That's real crazy.
Do you know what I could have done with 7 grand?
I can tell you what I could do with a friend.
Whew.
Yes.
I'm still hot about that shit, but yeah, still hot. But guys, we're gonna get ready to go to a break. I hear music in my ears. We're about to go
Yes.
to a break already. Time is flying already. And they say when you're having fun, time flies, right?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So, well, it's time for a break, guys, and we're gonna be talking facts, fiction, and straight up foolishness from this week. So get ready, and we're gonna unpack it in just
All
a
right.
second. I want to know who out there had to pay 7,000 or less or more on insurance. Like, I can't get that shit out of my head. I really can't.
I'm in the process of looking for insurance right now, man. At the end of this month to see if I'm gonna reinstate it with them.
It was a scam set up by Todd. That's some bullshit.
Yep, that's
Yes.
true.
And we're going to break.
Break.
I want to, Tanya,
Mhm.
I think they played a game. We'll talk about it later.
You're in the dog pound. Dogs and poodles, it's the Two Live Stews, and we're back. Our debate that started us on radio was the effectiveness of the option, idiot.
You call your brother idiot? I never call you
A
an idiot.
dummy. What you did is called hijack the show. I'm done. Doug Stewart and Ryan Stewart streaming live Monday and Thursday at 7 a.m.
That's the number 2 live stews, youtube.com. 2 live stews, youtube.com.
Have you ever been stranded on the side of the road, Ollie?
Yes.
It's not comfortable, is it?
No.
Dogs and poodles, if you find yourself in a jam on the side of the highway, give my folks at Bay 11 Towing a call, 404-770-6949. Again, that's 404-770-6949. Being stranded on the side of the road in Metro Atlanta is very stressful and dangerous. Bay 11 Towing is who you need to call, whether you're dealing with a flat tire, dead battery, full-on breakdown, or whatever that may have you on the side of the road. Call our folks at Bay 11 Towing, and they will get to you with a competitive rate and quicker than everybody else in town. Again, that's Bay 11 Towing. That number is 404-770-6949.
And welcome back, everybody. You're watching The Truth Ain't in Us, and we're talking facts, fiction, and straight foolishness at this point. So I think we're going to show a little video here, and I'm going to get into it. So it says new research shows that having friends costs a minimum of $250 a month because of the happy hours, the brunches, and the social gatherings. And I think it's just a little bit more than that because I don't know about you guys, and I know this is probably going on in a whole lot of cities across the country where Black restaurants are truly taking advantage of us, and we're there to support them. And I had an experience this past week, as you guys, I've been having a rough week. I told you guys, I've been having a rough ass week, but my daughter went back to college, and before she went back to college, we planned a brunch, and we went to Flavor Rich here in Atlanta. And you have to, well, I called to make a reservation. So let's start from there. I called them to make a reservation. Well, first I went online, the little thing wouldn't go through. So I wound up calling them, and they told me at the end of the reservation that they needed $7 for each person for me to book the reservations. Oh, wow. So it was 8 of us. I had a friend in town that was supposed to join us from LA, but she got sick. But regardless, I had to pay $7 per person. Then we got to the restaurant that Sunday, and we had to pay for parking. Okay. And we had 2 cars. Then we got in. As far as the service, everything was great. They sat us down as soon as we walked through the door. The customer service was great. But she did tell me once she sat us down that we had an hour to eat our food.
What?
1 freaking hour. And I'm like, what do you mean an hour? I mean, we came to hang out, socialize, have a good old time, have some drinks. And I'm like, what do you mean an hour? And she's like, well, we may need the table. And like, that ain't got shit to do with me. Like, they were going to have to like drag us out of there. That's the way I looked at it. But anyway, and then she went on to say, did you bring cash? And I'm like, no, who carries cash anymore?
Yeah.
And she said, well, it's going to be a 5% surcharge for using your card or your credit card. At that point, I wanted to get up and walk out the restaurant, but here we are in Atlanta, and we know anywhere you go, it's going to be a long line. Wow. So we had to sit there. But my thing was, I told my kids and my husband, I'm like, I'm not going no fucking where. We're gonna be here more than an hour. You know what I'm saying? And plus, they're going to charge you. What's that fee they charge you now?
The gratuity.
Yes. They're going to charge you that whether the service is good or bad. And from my understanding, from talking to some waitresses here in Atlanta, they don't even get the whole tip. They get part of it, and the owners take the other part. So they're like double dipping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I'm just going to start supporting other ethnics of races at this point, because you're going to go out and you're going to spend an arm and a leg. I think we probably spent there that day somewhere about $450.
Wow.
And not everybody was drinking, by the way. And
Oh,
not to
wow.
mention the drinks here at most of these Black establishments are anywhere between $18 to $25.
Yep.
Highway robbery to me. So I don't know about you guys out there. I don't know what you guys are paying to go out and enjoy a day or evening with your family. But yeah.
But but that's I guess it's like realistic. You just think about it. We hung out last weekend and we end up paying, I mean, just for the both of us, I think we spent a pretty penny
Yeah.
just for brunch. And I mean, the service wasn't all that great. The food was great, but the service wasn't great. But I mean, I think 250 is probably maybe beyond like a ballpark
Mm-hmm.
that we normally pay for going out for brunch or whatever. But yeah, but you have a point. The black community is, though I can say that. I mean, because you can go to a not being biased, but a white restaurant or white owned or what is
No.
it? It could be a restaurant where we're not paying, but like you said, our people is taxing us, and I'm like you said, we're here to support.
Yeah.
I don't
And I went to
understand it. That is ludicrous. That's
I went to the
crazy.
St. Regis to meet Tree one day, and
Mhm.
we didn't have to pay for parking. We didn't have to pay
Exactly.
all. We had a great brunch
Hmm.
and a great time. We had some drinks, and we did not even spend close to that. And I have to send a shout out. I mean, we went to Gaucher's, you and I.
Hmm.
And one thing that she does do is she does give back by you giving your phone number and signing up.
Yes, she does. She does.
And I gotta say, I miss Shannon. I know Shannon has her, she was our
Or
favorite bartender, great
bartender. Yes.
personality. And I gotta send a shout out to her. I know she got her real estate license and she's no longer there.
Yes, there, right.
But we miss you, Shannon, in the service. We miss
Yes,
you.
yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. So, and I want to also talking about foolishness and uh foolishness and fuckery, or whatever you want to call it at this point. We're gonna watch a quick video. Flavor Rich. Let's
Oh
see what
wow.
he's talking about here.
For all you men who stand up men, who go out there and put your elbow into making a woman make sure she's straight and hard working and respectable, chest up, chin out men, and you really on the grind and you really got ambition, man, leave these little pretty girls alone, bro. They don't put their elbow in it. I'm gonna keep it 100. Over there looking at, oh, she bad. Oh, look at her Instagram. Oh, she a 9, she a 10. No, I'll get you a 5 or a 6 who gonna put some elbow into it and gonna be down for you on some 100.
I just want to know what made him think he was a 20.
A 20, a 10.
He had 10, a 7, a 6, he thought he was an 8.
Well, I think that a lot of men believe that we don't give them numbers and we don't rate them or grade them because a lot of them are not 10s. They may be 10 because of their bank accounts only. You know what I'm saying? And like he ain't all that. And I'm like, who's checking for him these days?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like who's
And my
checking for? I didn't even know who the hell he was because he was not no breakout star in the basketball world, was he?
no, from my
What
understanding, he
you
played
guys in the
19
chat was like,
seasons.
he's some big breakout stars, you men that's in the chat. Let us know, like, who the fuck was he? Or is he at the end of the day? Because all these men talking about a 10, a 8, a 7, whatever the case may be, it's like, dude, you're not even that. Some of y'all have big bellies. You know what I'm saying? But we still We ain't judging all of you big bellies out there. Okay, we ain't judging all of you.
But
Okay.
you know the sad part about it, Tony, is this. The sad part about it, they what they say, it ain't tricking if you got it.
Yeah.
The biggest thing is they paying for these for them to become tens and twenties and all that. So I don't understand putting your elbow in it, because look like you put your elbows and your knees in it too, because you trying to get to her to be that trophy up under your arm. So I don't understand it. That's crazy to me.
Yeah. And guys, you're watching the Truth Ain't in Us. It is crazy and it's ludicrous at the end of the day. Like, who is he? And we're going to watch some more foolishness that's about to come on here. And I'm really about to read his ass, because he has a receding hairline and he talking all this shit.
Okay.
Big mouth, Stephen A. Smith. Okay.
10, too much maintenance. Too much, because she knows she fine. And you're expendable. She could take you or leave you. A 9, that's a problem too. Because you got enough people telling her she's a 10, so half of them acting that way. And by the way, the ones that ain't acting that way still require more from you than what others might. And so you got to be up on your game. That's problematic. 8, that's ideal, because that's really, really good looking. She got it going on. But at the same time, there's a level of independence that comes with it, which is never a bad thing, until she's so independent that she's making you feel like you need to be more dependent on her than she needs to be on you. So there's too many opportunities and too much time that's wasting away where you're not feeling like that dude. You're feeling like a dude, not that dude. Here's where the strong 7 comes in. Looks wise, she can compete with an 8. But her mentality is not that of an 8. So she's more appreciative of you wanting her. As a result, she shows an elevated appreciation for you wanting her.
Like, I want to know, where the fuck is he getting his information from? Like, who's telling him this is how women think or behave? Like, and I get it, because I think even like, we're women, and I think all women, men, other races, white men, Latino, Asians, I think they all grade women on a scale, but for different reasons at the end of the day. And I think when it comes to the Black men, they're looking at the fact that it's all about the outer beauty, how they look, how they shape. And as Black women, or women in general, I think women view it differently. We look at basically, what does that man bring to the table, right? Looks, we can push that aside.
Yeah.
We can work with looks, okay? And we can make an ugly man look good. Okay. And we're gonna talk about that in a minute with what's his name? Jonathan Majors. Okay. But but I just think, as far as putting women on this scale from 1 to 10 when you're not even a fucking 10, like, who would Stephen A. Smith be without CNN?
Nobody. His pockets make him look good.
Yeah, and that's
real talk.
And
that's coming from a woman, because at the end of the day, and I'm saying this not to be disrespectful, just by he's not attractive at all. Not to me. Maybe to someone else. They said somebody's out there somebody's for everybody.
Yes.
He may be, but he's not attractive to me. And for him to get on there and try to, I wouldn't say degrade women, but like you said, put them on a scale. We're not we are
number. We're not
society.
a number.
We be treated as a number in society. We are a number for us to work.
And that's to divide us too. That's to divide us.
Exactly.
That's to divide us as women.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And I think as a woman, we look at money, career, ambition, personality, whether he's funny or not. And really the size of the penis, because I was just speaking to my last girl today. We had a deep conversation, by the way.
I see.
And she was telling me that she was in this relationship with a guy, right? He makes good money. He has investment properties, has his own house. He has a lot going for himself. And I believe she said he was in his late 40s, but never been married, didn't have kids. So she was like, damn, he's such a great catch. We do everything together. But when it came to the sex, he was lacking. And she just couldn't work with that. Now, these white women working with these black men who lacking in many areas, hairlines, penises, all for the money. All for the money. So let's talk about, I think it was somebody else we were going to talk about.
Break time.
Oh, is it time for a break, guys?
It's time for a break, girl.
All right, guys, we'll be right back. And we're going to keep this topic going here for a minute with the foolishness and foolery. And we'll be right back.
Are you tired of workouts that leave you feeling drained? Do you want to push your limits without compromising your health? Introducing NPE, the ultimate pre-workout powerhouse. NPE is packed with natural plant-based ingredients that fuel your body and mind. We're talking about sustained energy, enhanced focus, and accelerated recovery. All this while giving your immune system a powerful boost. But NPE doesn't stop there. It also stimulates circulation, enhancing blood flow throughout your body. And it doesn't just improve your workout performance, it also boosts fertility and sexual drive in both men and women. Whether you're a seasoned athlete or just starting your fitness journey, NPE is here to help you reach new heights. Don't settle for sluggish workouts. Unleash your inner athlete with NPE. That's natural performance energy. This is not your ordinary pre-workout supplement. Our clients will tell you NPE also stands for natural power, peak performance. Every workout.
No more white girls. Good, no more white girls. No more white girls. No more. No more white girls. I'm back on the black side of town. No more white girls. No more potato salad and raisins. No more white girls. No more spray tan. No more big titties. No ass. No more white girls. Gotta let them know. No more white women. Every month is February all year long. Hallelujah. No more honkies. No more white women. I'm back on the black side of town.
You are watching The Truth Ain't in Us, guys. And does he really love his mama, his black mama, if he marries Becky? And Jamie Foxx, oh my God, did we even believe him when he said that?
That
oh
didn't
my
age
goodness.
very well. Okay, sir. That was like a month ago. And now you slipping and sliding on the slopes.
Most definitely. He didn't mean anything he said.
He
and
said.
you know, that brings me to having a conversation about how we always have these black men back in the community, even when they tend to mistreat us as black women, when they become wealthy. And I'm not even going to say wealthy, because it could be someone who's successful, you know, successful black man in general, and choosing to go to the other side. And let's really talk about it. We have Jamie Foxx, and it seems like they don't really learn their lesson, right? Because, for example, Kobe Bryant, and God bless his soul, he's dead. May he rest in peace.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that he had sex with this white woman, well, white girl, and she cried rape at the end of the day, which I think it was consensual, you know, but that's what they do. And you would think in this day and time that Black men would have learned their lesson. And I'm not saying that there aren't Black men that marry outside the race that don't necessarily love their wives or whatever, and they didn't they married for love. But in most cases, when they're famous, it's for the money at the end of the day.
Yep.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree.
And so who else do we have? We have what's the other? Oh, Jonathan Majors.
Dr. Raider. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And let's pull up the picture of Jonathan. Guys,
He look good, don't he, now?
I used to think this man was ugly, but you see what this Black woman has done
For him, yes.
for him.
Yes.
We have somebody ringing the door. Come on in, Tree. Come on in,
Come on
Tree.
in.
Hi, good evening. I have to come in because this nigga was hideous to me.
Yes.
Like, I don't know. Well, we know what happened. She happened.
Mm.
Look at him. I mean, I know they put a filter on, but still, he could get it.
Yep.
He
Now
looks
he
good.
good.
He
Yep,
looks
he
good.
He does look good.
But
He
he
really
had to
looks
catch
good.
a case. He had to
Yes.
catch
Yeah,
a case
case.
to get his Coretta. I mean, y'all know about the case, right? Like that white girl, another Keebler
Mhm.
accused him of hitting
Of hitting
her,
her.
and then there was the whole the whole Coretta Scott King. Why can't you
Yep.
be more like?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I had no regard for him before that, but when it happened, I really lost respect. And they
There's an
dragged
echo.
him. Well, it's someone's phone, maybe. Oh, I know what it is. So when I mute Tara, it's because she's coming through the regular way.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I just
Well, here's what I have to say about this. And again, it goes back to us as Black women. Whenever there's a cry out, for these Black men, something just going on in their lives, they always come back home to us because we are the ones who will support them, pick them up, lick their wounds, and get them back on their feet. And what truly bothers me about a lot of these men that date outside the race is that the women that they're getting with nowadays, they want to look like us.
Like
they
us.
want to
Exactly.
emulate us. They're getting the hips, the butt, the boobs, the full lips. And some of them are even trying to talk like us. At the end of the day, they want to be us. So I'm not understanding why they are turning to these white women who want to be Black. They want to be us. Okay. And I can honestly say, my son's a doctor, and I remember back in I think he was in middle school. I had a conversation with him about, hey, your mom, I'm a queen. You're going to marry a queen. I don't care. Like, I had this whole drawn out conversation with him throughout the years. It started in middle school, and he's married to a Black queen now. Okay. And I'm not saying that if he had married outside the race that I would love him any less. But at the end of the day, we have to start having conversations with our kids about what it means that we are beautiful. Okay. You can be a drop dead gorgeous woman and have the most funkiest attitude, be ugly inside. Right. So at the end of the day, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But love is it's not about the skin color. It's about respect and caring and sharing values. That's the bottom line. So to me, no matter, I guess I had the same thing. I have 3 girls, and I was like, don't bring him home if he ain't whatever. But that's what I grew up hearing my parents say. So I thought it was okay. But it's like you said, if they married a white Hispanic, you love who you love. You know what I'm saying? So that's like, wow, it's,
do you think it has to do with like our hair? We have kinky hair. We have,
well, all of us don't have kinky hair.
When I say kinky, like I'm talking about, what's the word I'm really looking for?
Course
Coarse
or
hair. Yeah,
hair or
coarse hair.
whatever. But again, every black woman don't have that coarse hair. Everybody, I mean, I can say I never had coarse hair growing up at birth, never. But I have my cousins them had it. One of my daughter has very coarse hair, and then the other two have nice hair. So, I don't know. I don't
Well, the
know.
reason I say that is because I had a girlfriend and she's dark skinned, right? And she said that she would only date light skinned men because she didn't want her child to be her complexion. And I had to, and I looked at her and I said, listen, I don't know who you see when you look in the mirror, but you're a beautiful black woman. She's smart. She's educated. She made, this was back in 2000, in the early 2000s. She was then making around $250,000, $300,000. So for her to say that, she didn't think she was good enough, or she didn't feel good enough, and she didn't love her skin. Is that the same thing that these men who are running to these white women, because here's what I'm going to say, and I'm going to use Shannon Sharp as an example.
I knew you
right?
could.
Shannon Sharp he ain't cute at all. So even with the money, Shannon, you ain't cute. Okay? At all. But these white women, they don't even think you're cute. What they love about you is your bank account. And I say that for a lot of these men that's playing in the industry, because we can talk about what's his name? Travis Hunter.
Oh,
We have
yes.
yeah, let's pull him up, Tree. Let's pull, yes.
Oh,
Now you
wow.
look at that. He ain't, where is he cute at? Where is he cute? I think he's been married now for a month, and allegedly the wife has now filed for a divorce. I don't know if it's true or not, but and she's asking for 40 million. 40 million, and she's, if it's true,
right.
Okay, there we go.
Did he get her to sign a prenup? That's the question.
No, he did not.
Oh, wow.
There's no prenup. And somebody said that is false. What's false, Ty Davison? What's false? Because I said it's allegedly.
So you think what is it? What is it? AI?
Attraction isn't a choice, believe it or not.
You gotta have something that's gonna kind of make you.
So you think all these white snow bunnies are attracted to these men? Or do you think they would be attracted to them if they didn't have the money? Because I don't think they would. Larsa Pippen speaks volumes across the board because she's around here. I mean, they aren't getting a divorce. Okay. Well, then it's a rumor. Okay. So, but even if they were.
Do you know that to be true? Or is
we did say allege. We did say allege
because we're not sure if it's a rumor or is it just. But he just said it's not true. So do he know for sure? Where is he getting his source of information from?
I have no idea. But I just want to know. I want to ask you guys in the audience: do you think these white women would still be attracted to these black men if they didn't have the money that they have? Because I don't see it. And I'll go as far as to say Deion Sanders is not the best looking man, but he got swag. Deion's got swag. Jay-Z has swag. And he ain't the best looking guy either.
He ain't either, but he got swag. I agree.
But they got swag at the end of the day. And I just don't see, I don't think it's love. I'm sorry. I don't think it's love. I don't like how Shannon Sharp walks. I don't like how he talks. I mean, he is definitely a country bumpkin at the end of the day. That's what I say.
Your opinion.
That's my opinion. There you go.
You're entitled.
And I don't see anything attractive about Shannon at the end of the day, but his bank account.
Yeah.
So somebody says Shannon is hideous.
It is. It's not cute at all.
But yes, swag can sway me towards his ugliness. He don't have swag.
Right. He
Shannon
does
ain't
not
got no swag. Now Chad got swag, and Chad ain't that cute to me, but
cute either. No.
I mean, but he got swag. Okay.
Again, our opinion.
Yes.
Our opinion.
Definitely. And we're gonna get ready to open up the chat. So Tree, I want to get you to come on back on. Let's start reading some of these chat and engaging with the audience. Can't hear you, Tree.
Hear you.
Your mic's.
I'm
your mic's
sorry. I
Okay.
apologize. I said that about Shannon. He can't get me with swag. He is not
Oh.
easy to
On the
look
eye.
at.
Look
But
at.
some people that I might not normally be attracted to John Barnes's point, chemistry could make me come your way, even though you're not my type.
Mhm.
Your conversation, you gotta fuck me up here first. I'm gonna just be honest.
Real
Not
talk.
fuck me up, but like mind fuck.
But a lot of these
If
young
you're
girls ain't even
intelligent,
there.
you might get it. So, but I love this conversation.
And that's
That's
not
it.
the mindset of a lot of these young girls today. It's all about getting that bag. And
Bag,
but
yeah.
the white women have the same mindset at the end of the day. It's all about the bag for them too.
I'll be
But
seeing
it
them
got
down
both
on
ways.
Canal Street though.
Yeah. Yeah. You
With
it's
their
different.
wallets out. I
Mhm.
mean, them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's hit it. You ready to do
Yes.
the chat?
Let's go.
Okay. Oh wait. Oh no. I usually will write my notes down if I want to ask you something, but I'm not going to ask that question. Okay. So Ty Davison, I had a black girlfriend who said in counseling, she didn't think I liked my mom because I said her actions reminded me of my mom.
Wow.
Well, that's
So
legit.
I want,
Is that a
yeah,
good
it
thing or a
is.
bad thing?
Because was it good?
Or
A
bad?
good reaction or a bad one, Ty Davison?
If they was in counseling, let's
Yeah.
assume.
It was bad.
But hold on. Can we backpedal for me? Ty, you going to counseling with the girlfriend? I
Nothing's
like
wrong
that.
with that. Yeah, I think that's good.
These men on here are very innovative. Most
They're
of them.
grown men.
Yeah.
Wrong.
I
That's
love
what
that.
it's all about. Grown men.
I need to unpack that. John Barnes. It's a numbers game. We're 13% of society, so there are way more Beckys to choose from. But I believe we all hope for a beautiful sister, but we don't turn down a beautiful anything. We don't turn down cat. That's what y'all don't turn down.
Exactly. Because they really don't have a face. It's a little thin, one lighter than the other.
Is he from ain't John Barnes the cousin? He live in the country, don't he?
I'm not sure, but here's what I would say to that.
I'm gonna put it
A
up.
lot of them who do tend to go outside the race, they want to label black women as what's the word I'm looking for? We're too
Ghetto.
We're hard.
Oh,
we
hard.
we want to. We're never satisfied.
We-
All
we-
the shit
we
that
too- no,
receding
we too
hairline ninja said.
independent.
And
We
it's
too
not even
independent.
true because I watch the Housewives of Beverly Hills. And baby, they talk to their white men all kinds of way. Okay. And I don't see the difference in how they treat their men versus how you guys want to say we are as black women. And yes, and we have to be, somebody said dominant. Well, that's because we had to be.
That's all we learned. We learned that if the shit fall apart, we gotta fix it, put it together. And it's not fair because, and I don't want to get on a soapbox about it, but you're right, Tanya. We learned this. We learned this. I'm coming from survival mode. I'm just now in my 50s thriving and being versus a bunch of doing. They taught us that. And to Megan and Jonathan, that's what they called on her to do.
Amen.
Yep.
And
Here
that's
she comes to save the day.
Save the
That's
day.
us.
Yep. Yes,
and
sir.
another thing is that a lot of you, well, not, I'm just going to say this. Black men have also left their families, and the woman has to then turn around and be the man and the woman
And
of
the
that
woman.
household and
Yep.
raise those kids by themselves. So, I mean, you can't have it both ways.
Exactly.
I ain't gonna
Okay.
do
And I
that.
would think you would want a strong Black woman. And a lot of you men were raised in single family homes by
So you
strong
know.
Black women. So
Right.
I don't get where that dominant shit comes from, or we think this or we're that. Y'all need to save that drama for somebody
That's
else,
because we
baby.
don't talk back. That's because we talk back. We give them what they dish out they can't take when it comes from. And that's just, I mean, that's just history for me. My thing is this: the way you come at me and the way you show me, and it's about respect. And it works both ways. So
Amen.
my thing to that is this: over the past, growing up, dating guys or whatever the case may be, my biggest thing is this: if I show you and I'm willing to try to get us to be equally understanding communication, and you choose to dismiss me, and when I say dismiss all that going on and get them out, I mean you eventually been with somebody for so long, you start saying, well, he used to somebody acting like that, cussing them out, telling them F and then keep it moving. That's what he's used to doing. So that's what you, as a Black woman, you feel like, well, damn. I can't be Becky because Becky, yeah, okay, baby, anything you say, daddy. No, well, sisters don't do that unless they get that reaction
I
in
don't think all
return.
Becky's do
No,
that
all
either.
of them don't do it. You got some that
You know?
got a little tough skin, but then you
Platinum.
got but about 80% of them, I can say they will be, yeah, baby, yeah, okay. No, it don't work that way though.
So
No.
Platinum Boy, just because you learned it, don't make it right. Platinum
Right.
Boy, well, if you're talking about when I said this is what we learned, it's
Mm-hmm.
not that someone sat down and taught us. We have an instinct as a woman, as
Mm-hmm.
you know. If we see something, it's instinctually in us. And the patriarchy has made y'all believe, and I'm not in a contest. I'm not trying to be a feminist. I'm just saying, when we put our hand on things, most women, now I'm not even talking about us, even though we do it with a veracity and a just,
Mm-hmm.
Charismatic
With
but
grace.
behavior.
most women have instinctual information in our DNA to repair, to nurture, to do those things. But
Have
I can't.
compassion.
Right, and so I don't think there's anything we need to learn or unlearn. We just didn't
Absolutely
get the
not.
soft side. We didn't get the.
Exactly.
I had to
Exactly.
teach myself
Yeah.
how to be in my feminine energy.
And who's to say that just because we're all these things that we don't have a soft side?
Exactly.
Okay,
Exactly.
so I mean,
Exactly.
we wear all kinds of hats. You heard the song "I'm Every
A
Woman."
woman. Yeah.
Okay, so what does that mean? We carry and we bear it all. Okay, most of you men cannot endure pain.
Child, you need a man.
Okay,
You need a man who can that there this is all over the internet. You need a man who can go through some shit.
Uh,
Who can go through some shit. Who cannot I need the ninja for me is the one that's like, if I'm having a moment, girl, you want me to go get you some coffee and then not sitting there and like go back and
Do
forth
it before.
and
Right.
shit. What
Right.
kind of
Right.
and
I
no,
agree
someone
100%.
said something that all single parenting makes all women hard. Not their fault. No, that's
wow.
not what we're
No,
saying.
that's not
That's not
at
what we're
all.
saying.
Not at all.
But you men do run.
He's saying that. He's saying single parent
Parents make
makes
all
all women hard.
women hard.
I so again,
No, that's not what we're saying either.
we're not saying that. If you're saying that, then that's not true. But I would agree that again, there's we got to what we supposed to do?
We go
Lose
We
the
through
have to
roof
shit.
make
over
sure.
our head?
We
Yeah,
go through shit to get stronger. If you
Right.
haven't
exactly.
gone through shit,
Exactly.
then you like how do you learn from things?
Yeah,
Okay?
you gotta
And
go. You
most
gotta.
men again when the going gets tough and the tough gets going, they run.
A lot of them do.
So let's just keep it 100.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not
And I'm
all
not
of them,
saying
but
all
yeah.
men. No,
A lot.
we're not
Not all
saying
men
Right,
all
are
not
men.
not like
all.
that. All men
Okay.
are not
Because
like
there are
that.
good
No, they're
men
not.
out there.
We talked
Yeah,
We're
they
just,
about
are.
this a little bit
yeah.
offline, Tanya. Satar, you weren't on with me and Tanya, but it's the society
Mm-hmm.
because in other places, well, it's not like this.
Yeah.
But they're rearing the way that they raise those men is very
Very
different.
different.
I mean, I don't know who's not circumcised in this little chat room, but I imagine y'all all got circumcised down to the hospital on your date of birth and not when you're 7 or 8 years old.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
gonna make you a different kind of
A man. It is.
And let me just say this. I have watched my grandmother back in the day work 2 and 3 jobs. Okay.
Oof, that don't even sound. We're not even
To
supposed to
to
do that.
to carry the load. Okay. Because my grandfather had an accident early on where he could not work and he was on disability, but she had to carry the load and making sure that
Mm.
and I'm going to say this, what 10, 11 kids.
Oh,
So I mean, most men would leave if they had to carry the load by themselves.
yeah.
And all
Exactly.
I'm
Nah.
Yeah.
and all we're
Most
Right.
saying,
definitely.
as black women, you black men want to give us the short end of the stick. Okay, most of you. We're not saying all of you, but I want to see what Rotisha just said. Go ahead.
Rotisha Drayton, thank you for watching and being here and for your
Yes,
comments. We appreciate the estrogen
Yes, we
as
do,
you
sweetie.
but we love the testosterone too.
yes,
Rotisha said, I just want my girls to be with someone that loves them unconditionally, provides and protects no matter what color. Our men do need to do better about whom they choose.
That's true.
Yeah.
yeah.
Totally agree. I
And
totally
Rotisha
agree.
sounds like she agrees with Satara. But Satara, you said you still told your girls don't bring.
I said it again, like I said, because that's what was said told to me as growing up. But
Okay.
as I got older, as I, like I said, I have 3 girls, and I can honestly say one of my daughters has dated out of her race. Now she didn't marry, but she's dated out of her race, and it took me. And now my granddaughter, she has dated out of her race, and like I said, I can't. I'm not going to tell you who to love, but if
Exactly.
someone's treating
Yeah.
you, treating you with the most respect and treating you as a queen, of course, I'm all for it. By no means, because nobody, I don't want nobody to love me where I gotta act a damn fool every day. I gotta curse, I gotta fight, I gotta be. I ain't
And
got
there
time for
are
that. And
relationships
it's
like
relationships
that.
like that. And I'm gonna say this on the record: I'm married. I love my husband dearly. Do he get on
Damn.
my damn nerves? Hell yeah. Do I get on his nerves? Hell yeah. But we're still working. We're still building. We're still working. And
Yeah.
that's the sign of saying if you won't go. Yes, I do. But at the end of the day, I can honestly say he has my back. I don't say it enough
Yeah.
to him, but he has
And I
my
and
back.
I and what I said was if my son chose to marry outside, I'm still going to love him regardless. But at the
Sure.
end of the day,
We prefer.
I prefer,
if you're going to be
yeah.
successful, black man, why don't you keep let's keep it within the community. I'm sorry. And
Okay.
he's married a black queen. I love her. And that's just the way it is. And I'm going to stand 10 toes down on that. And I want you to read
May
what
I
Loose
ask
Neck
you?
said.
I want to ask you too something. Do you
Mhm.
want where's do you want me to read his first? Is it the one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Because I like what he said, what Loose
What
Neck
did he say?
said.
Loose neck.
This one?
No.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
That
He
I grew
said,
up watching my grandmother and my mother be the rock of my family, and how my grandfather and dad respected them made me appreciate black women so much more. Exactly.
Exactly.
that's it.
Exactly. That
We
that that's what
appreciate
that's
that.
what that's what it
Thank you,
should be
Loose Neck.
about.
Well, we can and guess what? You can tell. You can tell.
Exactly.
I've never met this man in person,
But every
but
time
he
you
is consistent
very,
with his how he moves. I'll say that.
Mm-hmm.
And
And what's your
so,
question?
I wanted to know, ladies, because this is The Truth Ain't in Us.
Yeah.
Satara Vaughn, Tanya
Yes.
Wilder. Have y'all ever dated a white man?
I
Or
have.
any, I'm sorry, outside of your race? Wait,
I have.
okay.
I have.
How was that? Would
It
you
was
mind
it,
sharing?
it was
The-
conversation was on point. He had swag, nice looking guy. Only thing, and
Mm,
when I say date, it may have lasted about 3 weeks. Um, when it got to the sexual part, I couldn't do it,
yeah, I'm
and
good.
that's and I'm just being honest. I
Yeah.
couldn't do it because I saw the blue vein, and that fucked me up. Fucked me up.
Oh
I
my
really
God. Oh my God.
I
Wait,
mean,
I need you to turn
Hold
the
on.
mic up.
Where did you see the blue vein at? In the neck or
Mhm.
his peanut?
Mm. Uh, uh, mm.
I did one of those, one of them hot and bothered, like Tree said last week, where you just come home from the club and you be like, think you finna just get it. You be like, what the fuck? So yeah, I
I
couldn't
bet
do
you,
it.
I bet you fucked him up.
I did.
Your life.
I know. You know what? And the thing about it, it took him maybe
What?
2 months to come back to say something after that night because he avoided me. I don't know what I mean. I know that hurt his feelings, but he avoided me.
Somebody told him about that blue vein before.
Yeah,
Another one of us. Another one of us. Because
I
Tara,
couldn't do the blue
this is
vein. I
my
just
thing
couldn't.
too. I don't know. I never have, but I imagine pink.
Y'all are crazy.
And
I,
so
I mean,
it's
I
just
mean,
no
honest
point.
guys, he was like I said, very sweet, very. I mean, manable, had it going on, drove a nice car. He did. I mean, he had it all. He
Ty said
just.
you left him
This
with blue
man,
balls.
this
Oh my
man is
God.
I
saying
did not
trying to
leave him with blue balls. Now you just that's disrespectful. I don't think that we
nah.
didn't even get to that point, boo. Whoever just made that
Who
comment.
the fuck is JJ Jones? He said this is a lie. This a YN. This story cap. That's a lie.
That's a
This how
lie.
she wished it played out.
That's easy.
So what he's trying to say? You slept with the man?
No, he's
I don't know what
saying
he's
she
trying to say.
made the
I hadn't
story
got
up
to
that
it. I mean, I hadn't got to that point. You know when you in the
boy.
mood, you rubbing and you're aroused and the light. You like
Listen, see,
Wait,
that's what
wait,
see, men can't handle the truth. Like I had a girlfriend tell me that she was about to do it with this guy. She drove like 2 hours to go meet with him. And because he was talking trash over the phone,
trash.
and she got there and he pulled his pants down, and she was like, "Oh, this is what the fuck you had me drive up here for?" And she
That
pulled her
part.
and got dressed, and she walked the fuck out. Now,
That part.
yes.
like y'all,
That
it
part.
Hell
happens.
yeah.
That
It
part.
happens. It happens,
Woo!
guys. You know.
I love her.
Yeah, and she's
So
supposed to do that. I would have did the
Don't
same damn thing.
you Stephen A. Smith talking about get a 7. Ladies, don't settle. If you drive up and he pulls down and it ain't right, there's a deficit. My friend,
Yes.
shout out to T
Shop.
Dub. She said there's a deficit.
there is.
Get in your car. First of all, she
Car.
should get in your car and get the fuck on.
And I think that's why a lot of men who probably are short men or small penis men, they focus on their careers. You know, and I'm not even going to say short men because I'm sure there's some tall
Because,
men.
yeah, let me talk
No,
to
there
you
are
about
some
short
tall
men
men
that
that don't have
got it
big penises either.
together. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because you got some towels ain't packing either. And you got some that's packing and I don't know what to do with it. As my mom said, they
Listen,
don't know the old stuff. Yeah, they
Pencils.
could. Yeah,
see, I may have, I got to be quiet because I
You
may
gotta look at their hands. I gotta look. Well, you don't. Y'all are married, but if there's female, y'all know this. We talked about this on the Tea with Tree. Check the hands, ladies. Check the
let me
fingers.
say this. I better be quiet.
Tells the story. Okay.
why you gotta
Don't
be
get in.
quiet?
Wait.
Don't
Let's
get in trouble.
read the chat. Let's go back to the chat. Hey, Melvin Eccles, welcome to The Truth Ain't in Us. You have entered the chat. Let's see. John Barnes, first step to sleeping with someone outside of your race.
Turn the
Turning
lights
the lights
off.
off.
Hell
Now,
no. We want to
Now,
see if there's any
that's what you
bumps
wrong
down
at.
there.
Now that's probably what they do, but that's what you
No.
wrong at.
You got to
want
see
the
what's
lights
going on down
on.
there.
Yeah, you want the
You
lights
mean
on.
if it's with a Keebler, you have to. We don't
With
turn no
any-
lights on with us.
anybody.
I
With
don't.
anybody.
Don't you be turning?
Well,
With
you know what? I'm gonna
anybody.
say the first time I would say you need a lamp. You gotta turn the light on, but you need a lamp. You need to be able to see.
You can feel if it's gonna work out or not.
Baby, I want to see it, feel it. I want to
Oh,
out it.
I understand now.
So listen, I saw on social media the other day, it's either out there or it's coming. A condom that a man puts
Oh.
on and it tells if they have an STD.
I posted
Baby,
that.
it's about to stop a whole lot of getting down in the bedroom, in the cars, and everywhere. Because
in the cars and everywhere.
Everywhere,
But
baby.
what took them so long to do this? This is ridiculous. Like, we should have been had this.
Exactly.
The hell? Your penis turning green on my ass. So now we gotta keep the lights on.
That represents chlamydia. Okay, let me.
They're gonna come out with talking condoms next. Sound like Alexa.
And we're gonna be out here having
Pull
sex
out.
with these robots. Okay,
Pull out. Pull out.
It's gonna be the robots. Okay, so
You guys are silly. Y'all are so silly.
And another
God.
thing
Oh, go
you
ahead.
said, Tree, circumcised.
Now
Like-
that's a nasty shit.
I've never seen one except on a
Go to YouTube and pull it up.
right now. Wait, YouTube, can I just get a still shot?
Go on now. You go in there and Siri. I mean, look, go on your Instagram and Google. They'll tell you what it looks like.
Hold on. Uncircumcised.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
a lot of skin.
I can't hear you, babe.
Too
Yes,
much
now
skin.
I saw that we got one super chat. Somebody gave $9.
John Barnes, I
thank
got
you.
just over 0.5% on that insurance.
And thank you so much.
That was
for
some
that.
bullshit,
That
though.
was sweet.
They
Thank you.
Yes,
scammed you.
Thank you.
What if you start? I bet if you did an investigation, you would find that this is happening because what I heard you say, and maybe I misunderstood. What I heard you say is you had to pay $7,000 for 6 months. That's not what your insurance normally would have been, correct?
No. So
is that a penalty?
Yes.
But
Yeah,
here's the
it's
deal.
That's the get down.
Here's the deal. They did it. They canceled the insurance because last year my husband was in a car wreck in my vehicle, and because I guess to repair the truck, it was like close to $40,000, which I would have preferred them to just total it out, but they didn't
And
do
get a
that
new
because
one.
the truck was new. And so they decided to cancel when it was time for renewal, but you didn't cancel any of the other cars.
Wow.
You kept all of the other cars on the insurance, and it just blew my mind because there's no way in hell like I would be without insurance, and I still have insurance on all my other vehicles.
You need to take them to court.
So, Tay, let me ask you this. So, what they did was because you didn't have insurance from May of this year up until now when they pulled
August.
you over. So, that's June, July, and August. So, that's 3 months.
And we have auto pay. So they take the money out monthly.
Automatic.
Because
Right.
my daughter was like, well, didn't y'all notice an adjustment? Like all I see is payment, and that's all I'm looking at. And I see it
Right.
coming out. And it's
Right.
not like it's tied to my debit card, it's tied to the bank account.
Bank account.
So
Right.
we just know it's coming out monthly. Our mortgage comes out monthly. So I'm not even paying attention.
Wow, that's crazy.
So from Loose Neck, regarding Satara at work. Happened to me last week at my doctor's appointment. The lab tech was training a lady who couldn't find my vein. She
Oh.
was fine, so I was gonna let it slide. But that
Okay,
needle was
okay.
too big to be playing with. Tara, did you say that the girl didn't know how to do
She know how to start. I mean, the
a
nurse
IV?
didn't know how to start an IV, and she
The
came up
nurse,
to me, the
like a
nurse,
real nurse.
a RN, did not know how to start an IV. Let me rephrase it. She didn't know what all she needed to start the IV, and then once I actually went to the supply closet, gathered the materials for it, brought it in the room, laid it down. I said, okay, this is all you need. If you need me, call me back. I went back to do what I can. She came back and says, "Talk. Can you start it for me?"
Oh,
Hold on.
And
I
my
have a
question to
question.
her, and my
How
question
long
to
has
her
she
was,
been a nurse?
I want to say 5 years, 6 years, maybe more. I could be wrong. I'm not sure exactly, but I know it's over two. It's more.
that's
It's more than
scary.
two. But this happens on a weekly basis. And it could be an IV. It can even be a part of giving CCs of 2 units of insulin to somebody that's a syringe. Do I use a 5 ml or do I use a six? Like, really? And you be like, this is too much. And it's like,
Well,
When I was
you
growing
overeat.
up, them nurses knew more than the doctors.
But
so let
again,
me
I
say this.
think
I heard the
COVID gave
conversation.
a lot of people
I was
pass
on the call
over.
with Satara, and she was like, "So what?" I didn't know who she was talking to. She's like, "Well, what you calling my phone for?" Like,
Yeah, I mean, you calling me asking me. I mean, and this is
Damn.
every day, all day. So it's frustrating when you like you said, I'm training you how to do something, and I'm not getting
there's no
paid
way in
for it.
hell. Mm-mm.
But you getting all the clouts and you getting the accolades for you getting all the extras or whatever. I'm not doing that. I'm not getting that. But you call me, I get a call at least. I'm gonna say a week, within a week, at least 10 times within a
Wow.
week that somebody's calling me, asking me, can you help me do this? Or can you start this? Or I can't get this, or can you fix this? So at the end of the day, you be like, this is getting old, you know? I know I'm black and I
Well,
know we, you
I
know,
know I'm black. Um,
we don't look intelligent and but at the end of the day, I'm saying to myself, you went to school just like I went to school, but you
mm-hmm.
went and got you a little bit, I'm just
Advance.
I'm gonna quit saying it because I told my coworker, I said, I'm just a tech. She said, Satar, you're not just a tech. These are RNs. And if they need you, that means you a little bit more educated than it is. And they just didn't put it on paper. They went to sleep.
That's
And
how
that's
they're
how I
dressing it up.
feel. And
Okay,
that's how they fixing it up because I
you are
don't
watching
understand
the
how you
Truth
not know that.
Ain't in Us, guys.
Baby.
Ty,
And
go
please
ahead.
note, I'm gonna let you read that, please. If you have a business that you want to promote, if you want us to mention your business in the super chat, you can send us a super chat. Anything else, Tree? I'm missing.
No, you're doing great.
Yeah.
You're
Okay.
doing great.
Ty Davidson said he got shafted on his birthday dinner spot near his house this past Sunday. This is regarding your flavor rich or
I would
flavor
like
not
to,
so
yeah.
rich.
Flavor Rich is not so rich, and we're gonna have to
They
send them
rich, all right, because
a
they let
post.
an hour. Are you sure it wasn't 90 minutes, Mrs. Wilder?
Listen, I looked that woman in the eye and I said,
It was a lot of y'all. An hour.
I looked her in the eye, I said, what you mean an hour? I'm like, I had to roll my neck and shit at that point. Because
Not roll your neck.
yes, I did. I had to roll my neck because how dare you? I'm
So how
spending
late did
my
y'all
money
so how
and you
late did
want me
y'all
to get up in an
actually stay?
hour. Like, where they do that at? Only at the black establishments. Okay.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
So how long did y'all actually stay there though? How long did y'all end up staying?
Probably like an hour and a half. She never came to
She
listen.
knew better.
She knew
'Cause
better.
she overheard me say, we're not going nowhere. They're gonna have to put us out.
Oh, but that's why she didn't come over here. She knew.
From Carrie Portis, Paul Pierce was a decent player. I was mad at that my Mavs passed him up, but Dirk turned out to be a superstar. This is regarding that clown, the first clown that said,
Yes.
"Don't get no pretty girl if you a hard work." Wait, what?
And truly, pretty is in the eyes of the
Of the
beholder.
beholder.
So
Yes, it is.
there you go.
From Ty Davidson, makeup, plastic surgery does not make a 10.
Thank you.
Amen to
Don't
that.
I
worry,
love
Steven
that.
don't want no 10 anyway. And as far as that goes, he won't even get this. Cut that shit off.
Yeah, it's time for it to go. It's time.
Fuck.
Let it go.
Ugh.
And that's another thing. Some of you men don't know when to let that hair go. Let it go. It's okay to be bald.
Exactly. I love a bald man. What?
It can be sexy.
Don't come back here. Don't do this to me. Because my eyes are gonna just go up there every time.
Now, what he should do is go ahead and get him a man wig. I mean, just go ahead and get one.
They used to say Jalen Rose had that on
Baby, the men wigs are out there and the men are
and
wearing
they
it.
do a good job of them
Or
here.
he could do the little spray on thing. They spray on too. They
But
do
But y'all, somebody at the pool party had that, and it was melting.
Oh my God.
Don't do it. But I saw that shit, and my
If
eyes
you're a
went straight
sweater,
up
don't
there.
do it. If you're a sweater, don't do it.
Mm-mm-mm.
Out there having the hair dye running.
From Loose Neck, he said he learned at an early age when a girl told me I was bullshitting in the bedroom. She was respectful, and I'm grateful for that. Never had that issue again. Was she black? Because I think that was when this conversation was going on.
And what was he doing when he was bullshitting in the bedroom?
Yeah,
Like,
well, he didn't measure
I
up.
need you
He
to.
Doesn't measure.
He didn't measure up.
Loose
He
Neck,
just
we
don't
love
say
you,
anything
please.
dirty.
Yes, Loose
I'm
Neck.
sorry. It was just
We appreciate your truth.
it was
Yes,
too
we do.
good.
Yes, we do.
Chris Reed says he's an Old Spice man. Let's
Uh-uh.
talk about cologne.
I mean, yeah.
We ain't doing no Old Spice over here.
Mm-mm.
I'm sorry, Chris. We love you. We appreciate you for being here.
I need
But
you to
it's
get
time
down
for
to
you.
Neiman's
Yeah, it's time for you to level up
and
on
get
your
some
cologne.
Creed. Get some Creed. That's
Or some Louis Vuitton.
That's a Savage. Yeah, I can get Savages. I think that's good.
Tom Ford. Get some
Yes.
of that.
That's good. That's good.
Joe motherfucking Malone.
I
But
smelled
Old
that the other day.
Spice.
Old Spice.
Chris
No, ma'am.
Reed, if you get you a Megan Good, she gonna
What
get
means
you
that?
off
Oh,
that
by the
shit.
way, ladies.
Look at Jonathan Majors. He looks good. And he lost weight. He
Weight.
looks,
I was
yeah,
gonna
he
say
looks
it
really
too.
good.
He really
looks good.
does.
He looks like a totally different person. And I will
Stress
say
has
this.
left him. He's not. He don't look stressed. He look like he's been just gone.
Yeah.
I was just a big
Because normally money can change a man's
He's
look.
never had a man
Obviously,
wig.
that did not happen with Shannon Sharp.
What happened to him? He real quiet. He don't say nothing. He got his 3 jobs and he was like, y'all not gonna fuck me up. Because Marjorie will leave his broke ass.
Well, you know what? After Cat Williams called him out, he just never,
responded.
No, he never responded.
No, he did. He responded on Shannon's show.
What did he say?
I'll find the clip and bring it. We can bring it next week, but it was lame. It was weak.
Of course.
It's not believable.
You can't stand up to Mighty Man because Mighty Man gets down.
Exactly.
I love Cat Williams.
Loose Neck said he came quick. So technically it was so it was her fault.
Thank you for clearing that up, Loose Neck.
No, it wasn't.
Thank you.
He got excited.
Thank you for your donation.
I know we gotta go soon, but speaking of that, I have been reading this book that is suggesting that, scientifically speaking, that the more they make us wait and don't play here, and the wetter, the more hydration happens. Because in your mind, because in our mind, we're anticipating it. And they say, stop trying to use this to, I don't know why I'm echoing. Wait, I do know. They say, stop trying to use this to make you more hydrated, but that to just, the thought of it is going to make a waterfall. I'm not aware of this.
Okay.
But he said he learned how to hold it back after that.
That's what you that's actually what you have to do according to this book.
Mhm.
Hold out as long as possible with us, and it will be April showers. They can't do it. Chris Reed said he just wants to know, ladies, if a woman have a man in the dresser, is
Dresser.
that oh
And
that
that's it.
read it
Is that
again.
cheating? I just want to know if the lady.
You know what he's talking about. If the
In the-
woman have a rose, a man in the dresser, is that cheating?
If she's married,
No, Tanya,
No,
he's talking about a device.
Right.
what? What we talked about before?
No, some of these marriages use those on the wife.
I think it just depends because I watched a show, and it was a white couple, and I can't remember the name of the show, but the wife was using a lot of devices in the bedroom because the man could not measure up. So it depends, I would say.
Yeah, it
It's
does.
not
I think
cheating.
I don't think it's cheating. I mean, not if you do it with your significant other. I'm saying.
What if he's long distance? What you supposed to do?
Use your rose.
Exactly. That ain't cheating. Shit.
Now, yeah. Now,
And
she
it
brings
ain't
another
cheating.
man to the house, then that's cheating.
Well, some people like that too. All right, I'm gonna finish. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna finish this, and because it's lightning. Is it lightning over there where y'all are?
No.
No.
Oof. All right. Ty Davison, question for the ladies. The gentleman who made a good living, had investment properties, treated her well, and she left him because of his peen. Can he now date Becky? Good
Well,
question.
here, you know what I told her? Because his penis is so small, from what she's telling me, I said he probably needs to date a virgin.
Oh my God!
But why virgin though, Tank?
Because she's not used to any sizes. I mean, if she's a virgin. I mean, like,
You know what? That makes
I
a lot
know.
of sense.
I
That makes a lot of sense, girl. That way she won't get. That makes a lot
yeah,
of
I
sense.
think he should date a virgin because he wants to be married. So
I think we need a segment where people write letters to you and you give, because your ass is serious right now.
yeah,
No shit. That makes sense though, Tanya. I know,
yeah.
yeah.
She
Where we
never
gonna
had it
find
before.
one?
She won't feel like
She don't know what it
Because
really
she
should.
don't know
Yeah,
what it
she don't
feels
know a
like,
big
and
one
it-
versus a little one.
yes.
So
That is
But you better make sure you
dirty.
put it on thick, because guess what? If she finds something up thicker, you gone.
I mean, that is so she goes through her whole life
Thinking.
that is it.
Yeah.
And so,
That's what I'm
see,
saying.
this was my problem
But
with
if
my
she loves
first
him-
boyfriend. I was like, ain't no way
If
in
she
the
what?
world I'm ever gonna find this.
but if she falls in love with that man,
I knew.
hey,
Well, Microwave says, wait a minute. Here, Microwave said he can date an Asian. Them boxes be snug as. Okay.
how do you know microwave?
Wait. Why? No. Why do you know? No. Listen, y'all. This is alleged. They say that's why John Legend is with what's that girl, Chrissy Teigen, because he's small and that was the theory that because she's little.
Alleged.
She's alleged.
Allegedly.
Well, some women do have smaller. Is it canals or it's smaller? Some women are smaller. That's
We
what
need
my
to have
doctor-
somebody on
My
here.
doctor told me that.
Some women.
Some women can't take a big penis.
Yeah, some of them can, and some of them tilt. Some of them tilt, and some of them don't. So
I've only seen one that curves.
We're gonna have
ever.
to bring a
Yeah,
doctor
that's
on
what
here
penis
to
gotta
talk
be,
about
look.
that for sure.
Oh, I got one for you.
Yes, well,
It's a woman. She's a woman. She's in
Yes.
Houston. She's in
we
Houston.
need to bring her on to talk about that because that's what my doctor said. I mean, some women cannot take a big penis at all.
You can. That's why women can.
From Chris Reed, it's not the size, it's the motion in the ocean. No, sir.
No,
Not
I mean,
It's
how old are you?
size.
Please tell me how old are you?
I'm going to agree with Chris, and I'm going to tell you why. There's some men that probably have big penis, and I've heard women say they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, but they got nothing to do
So
with that.
it ain't about the size all the
I'ma say
time.
that.
And
I'ma say that,
I'm with
Frank.
you,
That's a
Chris
true
Reed.
statement.
I'm with you, Chris. I'm with you, Chris. Because
That's true, but
yes.
what you say, most ladies want.
What?
What?
No, we ain't saying nothing about no damn pinky finger. Nobody want that. Something that's gonna keep coming out, ain't even gonna stay in. Are you serious?
Okay, I'm moving out.
No,
Tanya,
no, there's no. We want to feel some friction. We want some friction. Okay.
Right.
No, sir. We're not doing no pinkies.
Look, he want to go fly.
No. We don't, no pinkies, no thumbs, none of that. We want a pickle. There you go.
A cucumber.
A banana.
I even take a squash.
Oh my
Y'all
God.
Y'all funny.
Listen, you are watching The Truth Ain't in Us, and we have enjoyed you guys tonight. We appreciate you guys for coming on and watching us. And next week, I can't even remember what the show is next week, but we're going to actually have a guest coming on, two women who actually came together. They both dated the same man. Let me just say that. Wow. They both were involved with the same man, and they couldn't stand each other. But they've now joined forces to raise their children together. So that's going to be a great show. So we will see you guys next week. Thank you for watching The Truth Ain't in Us. Love you guys, and we'll see you next week at 8 p.m. Bye.
Bye.
Oh my God, a pickle.
A girl. A cucumber. Keep telling me that.
A squash.
A squash. Mm-hmm.
All these damn different vegetables.
It's vegetables.
We don't want no carrots. No carrots.
Mm.
No carrots. That's out. No string beans.
No.
No okras.
Something with some stuff.
We don't even want a strawberry.
Nope.
Too damn short and stuff.
Yeah. No.
I can't.
Look, even an eggplant. Look on eggplant. They got my girl.
A what?
An eggplant.
Egg what?
Plant.
Oh, well, yeah. That's got some width and.
We gonna get in trouble. You'll go talk to you and mine go ask.
Oh, my husband's gonna say, "What the hell are you talking about?"
Talking about. I can hear mine now. What was that about?
Yeah, but we're speaking the truth.
That's it. That's our truth. That's our truth. Wow.
I'm sorry, my power went out.
Oh my God!
Thank y'all. I'm so proud of y'all. You just stayed in. I was like, I'm on my phone's internet. Yeah, we just had a lightning strike. It's time to go. Y'all did great. Yes. Oh my God, I disappeared because the lightning struck and turned my computer off.
Oh, well, I'm glad you did not get hit by it, baby.
Right. So, great job. I think you probably already ended. I don't know. I didn't hear anything.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, we'll be back next week, y'all.
Yes,
y'all.
Next week.
Oh, Lord. He said, look, y'all making me look at vegetables totally different now. Chris Reed said, thanks for having him around. Have a blessed night.
Yeah,
thank you.
You come on back. Sarah gone.
Thank you, microwave.
Thank you, microwave. All right, y'all. I'm gonna end it.